Alrighty, hello everybody, hello. How's it going? How is it going? I missed the O. What's up, Gam? Peaches, hello. Pop Smoke, hello. Drua, Anke, Kwapa, hello. Malik, hello. No, the Thok, play the Thok. Hinker, hello. Emery, thank you so much for the 4 months. Also, it's like it's like not focusing, is it? It's like not focusing, right? Weird. Okay. There we go. Patty Soran. I hope you have a good night, Soran, if you're going to sleep. Funzy, hello. Brandon, Joao, hello. Abstraction, Diego stream while the sun is still up. Yup. Today a little early. Retro,
Hope you've been having a good
LFK.
summer, Tycho.
Oh. Hello. Oh yes, Tycho. This is my East Coast Tycho Conference T-shirt. Sorry about the music doubling up on the speakers. Pogert, hello. I sent a DM. Okay, thanks, Chill Game. Yo, Ninja Pirate, hello! Mad Max, thank you so much for the 12 months! Poggers, thank you so much. Hope you've been having a good summer. I've been having a decent summer, pretty good. Busy. This summer's been pretty busy, to say the least. But pretty good. EU-friendly stream? Somewhat. Holy Poggers, oh my god, is that Jinte? Holy shit. Yo, what's up, dude? It's been a while. How are you doing? He's a Joseph Josta. Just kidding. Not that one. But how's it going, man? How's it going, Jinte? When you Jinte stream? Yeah, hello? Alright, so today we're gonna be building the new Vertex Angle. I was sent a new unit from the round 2 production. There have been some revisions to it, I think. And I actually don't know exactly all of the changes, so we'll just have to kind of find out. I also have some things to unbox, some things that I just got in the mail. So I guess I can just show them. So the first thing is that I got this little cute controller, HKB controller from Gels KB from, I guess, New Zealand. Got the new cold top Topre HKBL controller. Basically, it's a USB-C compatible controller. Thockin controller. Gels from Australia. Okay, Australia. Never mind. I keep getting confused because I think I got tracking from both New Zealand and Australia at the same time for some other stuff. But yeah, this is Gels KB controller here. Art from No Style, but pretty cute, nice and purple PCB. I'll probably put it on this particular piece of HKB. This is my HKB Pro 2 in black. A thermometer? What? But yeah, you can maybe hear it here. Is that a Fugu? No, this is a very old Keyforge Saber V1 in Topre. Scratchy sound? This is just the way Topre sounds. Oh, echo? Oh, my bad. There you go. Sorry. Hiya! What's up? Hello, Adriel. How you doing? anyway, yeah, so this is my HKB. I'll be replacing the Hasu that's on there right now. Oops, this fell off. The Hasu that's on there. There's a Hasu Bluetooth controller, but I realized I'm not really using the Bluetooth these days. So I figured I would just replace it with the USB-C one, which should work. I'll do it later though. So I'll probably just store it for now. HKB Pro 2? Yeah, I actually don't have a new HKB other than I got the white one, but other than that, all my other HKBs are just like Pro 1 or Pro 2. Yeah, cute sleeve, yeah, this is a key collector sleeve. With a little, oh, you guys remember this? I'm not sure if people even remember this one. This is a pin. This is an HHKB pin that Keycap, I think, sold back in the day. I think there was one for like the M65 too, I think. But yeah, J-Chan sold these back in the day. I got it like in 2017. I still have one. So yeah. All right, another package. This one's from Novel Keys. Did you set up the text-to-speech? I think I did, yeah. Two times GMK Serica? I actually already have GMK Serica times 2, so no more GMK Serica for me. Oh. We're blue. Oh, okay. We're blue, dabba dee dabba why. Anyway, very cool. So this should be JTK Grecian. No thock on return. Yeah, instant return. Looks like the tray hats on the keys shifted a little bit. Fine though. NK, stop thocking. So let's check it out. Alright, so JTK Grecian finally shipped after like a year and a half. It's been a long time, that's all I know. So it took a very long time to ship, but it's finally here. Looks pretty good actually. Triple shot Legends, I believe. Yeah, triple shot Legends here. Looks pretty crisp. How do you feel about the quality of the Legends? I really did not think they are up to par. Really, let's see. Let's take a closer look. So far, so good. They are a bit thicker, I think, compared to GMK. But, so let me see. There are some things that do bother me, and this is something that JTK has not quite been able to resolve over the years, when it kind of, I don't know, for me it's kind of a no excuse kind of thing. It's like, they really have no excuse after all these years to not fix it, but they still haven't, which is kind of disappointing, which is, some of the Legends alignment is not very good. So let me show you some examples. and like the kerning, like the thickness of the overall legends is just not very good. So like for example, this alt graph, the alt legend is too far to the left, for example. But like look at the shift here is in the normal position. So it's just like these kind of small things that just I feel like they should be able to fix, but they just either don't care enough to do it, or it's just something that that they will never do, you know? Yeah. But I mean, yeah, so there's things like that do bother me, like the alignment of the legends like that. And you know, like the thick or thin kind of thing, like there's some parts like where the legends look a little bit thicker than others. They do in general look a little thicker than GMK's legends, just overall. So yeah, it's like it's just one of those things. Like it's probably something that I don't see JTK fixing, to be honest. It'll make do for now. I mean, it's a set that I think is fine to use, just in general, but that I do think could use some extra polish steps for just better quality control and just like better looking legends overall. Yeah, but we don't seem to get that anymore, so yeah. But anyway, the rest looks fine. I mean, the rest is just ANSI stuff, like here without the triple shot legends, for example. Numro and all that, numpad. We get all the compatibility that we need, at least. No split spacebars, which for me I don't really need. Also because I already have GMK spacebars for that, for the black ones. But yeah, overall I think it's okay. It's nice that they do have bars and scoops now, which is cool. And like pretty much the compatibility has gotten better. Backspace legend, finally, like they have a 1.5U backspace with a backspace legend instead of something weird. Some of the legends that definitely have gotten better, okay? Like I would say that JTK definitely has gotten better over the years, but it still isn't quite the same as GMK. So, you know, if you wanted to compare them one to one, I don't think they will be spectacular. But I think they are still pretty good. Good to the point where I can use them. Oh, hello, Mr. Gion. Gion works. Hello, hello. Time for Keykobo to shine. Keykobo, I actually still have to take a look at the sets. I haven't quite gotten any access to any Keykobo stuff. I believe like a rep reached out at one point, but I haven't gotten the chance to get anything from them. Looks a bit more gray to GMK CR, but it could be the lighting. No, it's definitely black. It's definitely black Vancouver coffee. It definitely is a little bit of the lighting. The lighting here is a bit pretty bright, actually. So. Alright, well, speaking of white on black stuff, I got another set today. So let's open it up. GMK white on black? No. So I got GMK Shanshui. So these are the novelties here. But I already have a bunch of GMK white and black, so I don't need another one. I think I have like 3 different sets of white and black, so that's good. And then so I got the traditional Chinese space kit here for GMK Shanshui. And the Mono Legend kit. So yeah, clear away, cut away from your body. It's okay. This has a blade guard, and I also don't cut all the way, so it's fine. But let's open this up. Taste test of new trays literally taste the same because they're made out of the same thing. Oh, the other way. So GMK Shui here with the new trays. It's pretty good. Same potato, new tray only. Yeah. 4% more potato now. Nutritious. Anyway, pretty cool. These legends look crisp. Crisp enough. One thing I'm realizing is that's kind of weird. Oh, never mind. Well, maybe I'm imagining things. Okay, alright. Okay, never mind. Yeah, no, it's the same size. GMK Shui here with the Chinese legends. Pretty nice. I would say the Chinese characters are not the most crisp, but it's as crisp as it gets for GMK, I think. It's pretty good. Quappa's now lurking. Okay, goodbye, Quappa. Have a good one. Gam, gotta get going. Sounds good. Have a good night, dude. I'll contact you later. And then we have the second tray here with all the rest of the compatibility. Looks very nice. Pretty clean. It's very complicated characters for traditional. Yeah, I know that. Their choice of characters is interesting. But anyway. So there's that. And then there is this guy, a Mono Legend kit. Wow, okay, great. Pain. Okay, well, whatever. They're everywhere. Yeah, well, I'll sort it out later. But these are basically the same legends, but just singular ones now, instead of, Latin and Chinese. So, yeah. Alright, well, so that's my mail for this week. Alright. So, let's get to this. Let me get some stabs, actually. I like put them here in the back, and I. All right, some TX stabs to boot, and my switches over here. We have our. Yeah, milky yellow switches. Alright, here we go. Siraji Man, hello, the Kiwi. What Kisa was that? Just joined. That was a GMK Shui. What color? Yeah, let's check. Alright, so extra parts here, as it says here, just extra PCB and alu half plate. We can decide which plate to use. I think it should be alu full and alu half. Take that out. So early? That's because you're in California. But I mean, I finished work like an hour early, so that's why. Alright. So as you can see, the color already spoiled a little bit there. Ta-da! Again, they're off card. Wish you have a great typing journey with the angle. And then Angle T Kill round 2. Lightning XI, dimensions, weight, and then materials. And then a Vertex sticker. Very neat. Packaging looks nice. Lightning, I saw you build a couple of Ori CLS 265s. What do you think of them? Oh, I thought it was fine at the time. The Ori tends to have a little bit of a tighter tolerance, so just requires a little bit of care in building so that your plate is nicely aligned. But overall, it's pretty nice. Pretty nice board. I think the second one, their series kind of fixed whatever problems they had in the first one. So that was nice. Alright, feet, shims, screws, more screws, alignment pins. Okay. Daughter board, hex wrench, and gaskets. Okay, we don't need the wrenches for now. Just leave that in the box. Those alignment pins go in the corners of the bottom case? Yeah, well, no shit. Alright. I figure. That's what alignment pins are for. Solderable PCB here. Oh, nice. It has a little LED. But this is F12 and F13 support, it looks like. So that's why the topmost row has a few different configurations. ISO and ANSI support, step caps lock, split, left shift for ISO, and then 2 types of bottom rows. And LED support for caps lock and scroll lock. And then we have mid poron for the plate and PCB section. It even has the cuts in between the. It even has the cuts in between the 2 rows here. Pretty interesting. You could even remove this part if you wanted, I guess. But well, what's the point in doing that? And then we have bottom P foam, the one that you put the pins of the switches through. And then this is their anti-shorting, basically just to prevent you from shorting, like a little sheet. Alright. Moab. SSID Vicious. Hola Lightning, saludos desde Chile, amigo. ¿Cómo estás? Vicious. Placer. Bienvenido. Alright, here's the Vertex Angle. Sheesh. In fog. Beautiful. This is the blue. This is the blue I wanted. Oh, so nice. Oh, yeah. Look at the stone there. moonstone or whatever. Very cool looking. Or I forget what it was called, but the little rock that goes in here. Protective sheet for the weight. I think this is just brass. There's our daughter board. This port is different, I think, from before. This was different in the earlier iteration, pretty sure. And then the placement of the weight seems similar. Lightning, are you somehow trilingual? Yes, I am somehow trilingual. Someone sell me Seafill blanks? I'm pretty sure I saw someone selling them on Mech Market the other day, but maybe they're gone. But anyway, wind keyless configuration, fog colorway. This is a light blue fog colorway. Piece of dust here. Alright. So yeah, this turned out really nice. The anodizing looks really good. It's smooth, doesn't really have a chalky texture to it, not at all. It looks like the daughter board is already installed. I don't see any kind of like smudging or streaking. So sometimes when the anodizing isn't too good or the quality of the aluminum isn't too good, you'll see like a bit of like kind of like banding, sort of like kind of looks like tree bark. But this looks really good, very nice and even coat. And the engraving looks pretty nice. Sides look nice, very nice and flat. The bottom here, this looks very clean, very clean looking board. I really like how they did this part here, nice and seamless. So it's seamless, as you can see. The bottom basically is like a cover. Pretty fast turnaround with this. Well, this is a sample unit basically, and it was just sent with the customized weight part here, the badge. But other than that, though, it definitely is moving pretty quickly. I think I recall seeing that ClickClock.io had a bunch of updates on the angle, so it should be moving pretty quickly. Yeah. It should be soonish. But yeah. Okay, well, very cool. Chinese grouper has shipped? Yeah, of course. I'm talking about the international buy. Alright, so wait, so I only have one plate. Oh, great, okay. So I guess we are building with an aluminum half plate today, from what it seems. That's kind of exciting because it's different. Oh, okay, so these were not extras. They only have one plate. Great. Okay, so it's decided what plate I'm gonna use. I guess no pour-on. Yeah, it would be pointless to put the pour-on on for a half plate. Sounds like you played the angle and won. But yeah, this is the alu half plate here. Pretty nice. Gaskets, we have a lot here, so I'm just gonna leave this on the side. Maybe I'll put this separately. Actually, I'll just leave it here with the rest of the packaging. Okay, so the conductive sheet we can still use for later, but I think the mid-piece foam we're gonna have to omit, as it's a half-plate build, just for the sake of consistency. And then we can decide whether to use the P-foam, but I also think that we might have to forgo this, just because otherwise this kind of keeps floating up and down. But yeah, I also whatever about P-foam, so put it aside. Alright, so I think first things first is, oh, good thing that we have an extra daughter board because I can just test it out right away without having to undo the case. Is the plate supposed to be color matched? No, it's gray. It's just standard gray. Okay, so let's see. Authorized device here. Oh, it's not showing up the little window. What's that? Let's reset permissions here. There we go. R2. Alright. Okay, go to layouts. Top row is F12. We're gonna do 7U bottom row, and let's just map it how I prefer to use my boards with 7U, which is gonna be WinKey Alt space, right Alt, where's right Alt? Right Alt, and right control is fine. I don't really use scroll lock at all, so I'm just gonna put the FN here, and then control on caps. Layer keys, I don't need, I'll just forgo that. And then the rest I'll just leave for now. I can always program it later. Okay, let's see. Well, what's going on? I don't know what this light is for, but wait. It's so confusing. I'm just gonna jump in equal steps. Okay. I guess this is just straight up RGB. Like if you have like an artisan keycap that has translucency, this would look kind of nice, I guess. Kiwi Aurora? I actually don't have the Aurora Kiwi, but it will look nice, something like that. Alright, great. I think I didn't miss anything. Okay, everything works. Let's just go to the lighting tab and turn it off for now. Okay. Okay, so PCB is all good. PCB is very nice and clean. It looks really good. Use an AdMega 32U4 and has these flex cuts here too. Should make it quite flexible. But yeah, it looks really good. Alright, time to lube those stabs now. Alright, there's my brush here. Get our 205 grade 0. Use a foam. Alright, have I missed anything? Dude, this is a personal build, right? Yeah, basically. Yeah, basically a personal build. As soon as I saw Gat Yellows, I figured. I mean, to be honest, I just use whatever switches I have around. Anyone keep up with RMM changes? No, not me. What's new? Sales are no longer trades, huh? You have to trade to get trade credit. Oh, that's silly. So then nobody will get trade credit. So what, they're gonna keep track of sales and trades? That's silly. What's the point of doing that? MX Blast got yellow browns equals personal builds. I mean, I do have other switches too. I have like alpacas, inks, creams, MX clears, some other JWK switches, reds like the long pole ones from AE boards. Do they recommend also exchanging money via PayPal when doing a trade for buyer protection? That's like only if you really wanted to, right? Like if you needed to have like a, basically like a way to insure. So that like if you send something out of the honor system, you basically don't get scammed from losing the item until the transaction's done, kind of thing. It seems bothersome, but I mean it is pretty much, I mean, I don't know, so honor system is basically how it goes, right? I mean, at the end of the day, like, you just want to avoid dealing with scummy people. Unfortunately, there's always people like that out there. But yeah, it is a recommendation. Let's see, from Omnius. Buying and selling tends to not tell you much about the reputation of a person, especially if you are following the safe trading guide. There shouldn't be any issues with a transaction, whereas trading requires a lot more trust and involves much greater risk. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. How is buying and selling not that? How is buying and selling that much different from trading? You're still paying money. And sending out a good. What? My buddy films himself packing stuff. I just saw, wait, above? Yeah, you said sales are no longer trades. You have to get trade to get trade credit, and then you put that copy paste thing from Omnia's, which I don't agree with pretty much. Solution, just use Discord, is actually probably worse to just use Discord actually. Because on Discord there is zero accountability as well. In fact, it's probably worse. It's like the black market essentially. You should become an RMM mod and argue about it. There's absolutely no reason for me to do that because it's a waste of time. Feel like you can always get more money on Discord but sell faster on Mech Market. I mean, Mech Market has a bit of exposure because of the way the posts are organized, or like the way people browse Reddit. It's a little bit, might be a little bit less strenuous, like with the title system and all, because you don't have to click through everybody's like long blurb of posts, like want to sell post or want to buy post or whatever. Versus on Discord. Very so cumbersome, feel like there aren't enough posts. I'm not sure that's true either. But it is because Discord exists now and people have moved on to just transacting privately. So that's probably why Reddit activity has gone down significantly. It's since people have resorted to doing transactions on other platforms like DMs basically. So never buy from Lightning sells things? Yeah, if you don't like it, don't buy it. Easy. Black market confirmed? Yeah. Didn't know that? I traffic very high demand goods, limited supply. I know what I have. Vegan RMM janitor. Let's talk about dope anno and the angle. Yeah, it looks great. Well, so like artisans, for example, extra per use, I think it makes sense to list them out because it's searchable. It actually would make the sale and buy, sell, trade process a lot faster if you could actually list it out in text, because text is searchable, pictures you can't. Yeah. But anyway, yeah. So yeah, people who just post a photo and say want to sell can be a bit difficult if it's a lot of items specifically, or items that people might not know. I mean, specifically like in a marketplace kind of Discord server where there's a lot of similar posts. That tends to be a little bit more difficult to browse, right? Because you have to like take a look closely at each thing. Have you used BDZ on TX stabs? No, and I don't plan to. Because I find BDX to be too cumbersome, too viscous. And I don't think TX stabs even need anything that viscous. So I personally avoid using BDZ. I pretty much don't use BDZ anymore. Period. So... Black market, you say? I'm here to buy. Isn't this the board that was going to be finished by Matrix? Yeah, I believe they have some of the non-anodized finishes. I believe are being done by Matrix. Like I believe Black Simon got a board that was like in the Nebula, like in the Starry Night kind of like. I mean like the Nebula kind of like finish. Very, very nice looking. It was just the coating. They have sold their souls to Electros to achieve that finish. I suggest banning anyone who doesn't put in 5 minutes of effort to type them all out. So you should probably ban me because I often just post pictures because I get lazy. But that said, I don't list too many items, and also like it's easier to refer to when I just have the A through J and like the grids. Do you know what caps are going on that? I believe Peach reading for Mizu. Just put XHE BDZ in the syringe and put a small dollop in the stab inserts. That could work. Yeah. I'm too used to doing this by hand, like with the brush, because I feel like I have better control over it. That like just using the syringe solution, it seems a little bit of a risk that I would end up wasting time with, meaning that I would end up, you know, applying the lube and then find out it's not enough or find out it's too much and then end up having to redo things. But yeah. At least would make her a sculpt? Yeah, I do agree with that, to be honest, yeah. I should probably do that. Can the angle be built plateless? No. The only way you can build it plateless is if you manage to somehow hold the PCB in place at the right height. That's the only way you would be able to build it plateless. So you need something to hold, like, you know, you would need similar to like Gion's plateless kit, where basically there are these small tabs that you just put on the case to hold to prop the PCB up in place at the right height. That's the only that would be the way to do it. That's the only way though. Diego, do you prefer flexi, bouncy, or firmer boards? Kind of depends on my mood. I kind of like them all in different circumstances. I tend to prefer flexible, but not like, yeah, no, tend to prefer flexible just in general. But I would say that it doesn't need to be like gimmicky, so it doesn't need to be like excessive. So like, for example, the difference between just an aluminum plate and a polycarb plate is plenty for me. Or difference between a full plate and a half plate is already more than enough for me. That I don't think I need to compound it, basically. I don't need to have like PCB with flex cuts, with like with a thinner PCB, with a plastic plate, and half plate, and then, you know, and then whatever else. Yeah, so I don't need to compound all those things to feel like it's enough. So yeah. Diego, you've used TK1, you would just say it's on the firmer side? If you use like a full plate, yeah, probably. Half plate, it can be pretty nice and comfortable to type on, I would say. If you use a half plate for that one. But that goes to say I would say the same thing about the Whale, the Jane, like the Jane B2, or any of the similar boards They use top mount in that same same mounting point positions. If you use a half plate versus a full plate, the difference is pretty substantial. So you feel that with half plate you don't need flex cuts? Yeah, I don't think I need it. Personally, I don't really think I need it. I honestly am okay with a normal H87 PCB with a half plate. That's it. Because, I mean, my JV2 has a polycarb half and a regular PCB. It's still using the boot mapper stock PCB and it's doing fine. It feels great. So yeah, I generally don't feel like I need to compound all these different modifications into one same board. One such modification normally is plenty. Your jeans are full plates? No, I only have the JV2CE. I have it built with a full carbon fiber plate, the default plate that it came with. It was the full carbon fiber. And the JV2 I have it built with a half polycarb. But yeah, I don't really feel like I need any more than that though. Like the difference between a metal and a plastic plate is pretty obvious. And then the difference between full and half is also pretty obvious. Like especially like on top mount. Been using TK1 for quite some time. I have full alu with mobs and it's pretty stiff to me. Oh, I see. Yeah, I guess if you find full alu top mount to be pretty stiff, then yeah, switch to a plastic plate. Switch to a plastic plate and a half plate probably. Plastic or FR4 half, something like that would be pretty different, I would say. Sound test of the TK I'm using should be live in a couple days. Okay, cool. What are your thoughts on 5051 versus 6063 plates or whatever? It does not matter. I don't care and it doesn't matter to me. If it's made out of aluminum, it's made out of aluminum. That's it. Period. No more. I don't think you can tell the difference. I don't think it should matter to you. And yeah, the only person alu grading should matter is the person making it. And the person anodizing it. That's it. Nobody else needs to care. I really don't think it makes a difference unless you're the maker. Makes a difference for case material way more than plate material. Well, so this is the way I feel about it, okay? Let's say someone told me, hey, we're making this red keyboard, okay? Red keyboard. We're red anodized aluminum keyboard in 5051 and 6063, okay? The quality of the anodizing is gonna turn out exactly the same for you, just because we happen to have perfected the anodizing, and I think it's just gonna be just nice and smooth, whatever. And someone tells me, hey man, our 6063 ran out. We ran out of supply for 6063, so we're gonna make the case out of 5051. Is that okay with you? I'll be like, yeah, whatever. I don't care. It's aluminum. You excited for Sumeru, Diego? Yeah, I was actually watching the trailer earlier. Really cool. Sultry, how we doing today? Doing alright, how are you? Just starting saving my gems today? I think I have like 100 pulls saved right now. I don't know if I want to roll for Kokomi though. Oh, also for those who play games, I guess, I started playing Tower of Fantasy, and it's been okay. Just kind of spending whatever time I don't spend on Genshin and a few other like random games that I play. I don't play any competitive stuff, so I don't really worry too much about keeping up with the meta of whatever. So I normally just play like party games, co-op games, adventure games, RPGs. O'Shea's thing coming out in a week? Yeah, Sumeru, yeah, 3.0. Very soon. I like Kokomi, but she's definitely a utility character. Yeah, I prefer rolling for utility characters than DPS characters. Why? Because I already have DPS characters. I don't need more. I just want more utility characters, to be honest. More characters that I can just use everywhere in every team. Oh. Are we back yet? Alright, we back. Nice. Hello. Welcome back. I was waiting for this to come back. Yeah, my internet's been pretty finicky. It's been pretty finicky lately. Also, it looks like I'm dropping frames right now, so I'm gonna look very choppy. Maybe my audio is gonna be fine, but I'm gonna look choppy, so it's okay though. I'm just lubing stats, so I'm not doing anything. Yeah, frames are dropping like crazy. My internet be whack these days. 11 FPS? Yeah. You guys like my PowerPoint? I prepared my PowerPoint presentation for today. Stop motion stream, let's go. It's getting a little better now. Let me see. It's getting a little better, yeah. It's just like watching the old Lego movies on YouTube. Stop motion. Those are cool. Or remember when people used to do like Bionicle stuff with like stop motion? What an amazing PowerPoint stream deck. Yeah. What boards we bring to Nashville meet? I don't know yet. We'll see. Alright, so let's see. Rhythm games. Have I played Phasmophobia? No, I kind of find it scary, and so I don't really play scary games. Kind of not interested in them. Diego, you've built a couple R165 R2s. What do you build it with? Pretty much any Switch that you would build any other board with. Overall, would work fine with any in most Switches, pretty much. All the builds that I did were fine. I mean, I'm not a huge Holy Panda person, so didn't really like love that one, but it was good. I mean, the PC one looked pretty nice. I also like rhythm games, but I'm not good at them, so yeah. Is the Vertex Angle R2 GB done? Yes. Long done. Long done long ago. I mean, the R2 basically is the international buy, which is the most recent one. Which, yeah, it's in production right now. R1, technically what they call R1 is whatever they did. They ran in China first. And then R2 is whatever they ran internationally afterwards. With a bunch of different color options, F12, F13 options, etc. I thought R2 is a new version. Yeah, they revised some things between R1 and R2 because they sent the first prototypes that they sent out to people were R1 units from the original run, the Chinese run. And then so they took some feedback from that and made some small changes, like kind of like more so quality of life changes than anything. The board itself, the design itself of the board is pretty much finalized. They just had some quality of life improvements basically between the first and the second round, but it's really marginally not very different. Pretty much the same board. Diego, have you tried the LCCLS? I've tried it at a meetup. I have not owned it. Technically it's not R2 then. No, it is. Round 1 and round 2 can be the same board. Why would it not be round 2? It would be the same. It's fine to call it round 2. I think small changes like that don't matter too much, to be honest. Do you like it? The CLS? Pretty standard TKL. Has a mounting similar. The LZ CLS, the LZ TKLs in general, have a mounting very similar to Duck Orion. So if you like a Duck Orion or like the Singa Jaguar V1 or like, you know, there's a bunch of other boards like that. I think like the Mira, the Moon TKL V1, the Mech 27. I think they all use the same mounting. They're kind of similar to the one LZ uses. So if you like any of those, you'll probably like the LZ CLS. Thoughts on the Mode 80? I like the new one The new Mode 80 was pretty nice when I built one. So I do recommend it if you like the aesthetic of it. And I believe it might be in stock, so if it is, you can purchase it. Actually, I do have an affiliate link that you can use as well if you want to support the channel with your purchase. Just like with Keycaps, lots of R2 with the exact same caps. It's the second round of the group by yeah, pretty much. Thinking about grabbing the mode, I just built my ROM. I'm not totally in love with it. I see. I see. They just called the international GB as R2 without changes. Oh, no. I mean, I think the changes are so minor. Like, if I look at this board already built, it pretty much looks the same as the previous one. So like, there's zero aesthetic changes really. Also, wait, this is a thinner PCB, right? So I need those shims, right? Mech 27 GB thread was probably one of the first threads I fully read through on GH, and 5 years later it finally comes to an end. Wow, 5 years. Damn. Crazy. Time. 5 years, wow. It's a long time, man. The 80 does give you 3 mounting styles, yes. Which is pretty nice. Good to experiment with. Kind of gives you a good idea of what you might like in the future or now. And yeah, it's good to have like the flexibility of that. Options. Oh my god, I suck at this. Are you putting Mizu on this? Yeah, somebody recommended it, so I might do that. I believe Miss Peach has recommended to put Mizu on this. Man, I hate using these shims sometimes. They're so inconvenient sometimes. There we go. 1.2mm PCB? Yeah, if I recall correctly, that is correct. I mean, that's why they would provide the shims otherwise, right? I'll be a little bit surprised if that were not the case. That said, I can't be bothered to buy 1.2mm compatible stabilizers. Why? Because it's such an annoyance to have to stock up on 2 different kinds, and like, you know, I mean, at least on my end, it's annoying because I need to stock up on stabs either way. And to have 2 different versions just means I need to stock up a lot on each of the 2, and yeah, it just gets costly and kind of unnecessary when one of them fits both, as long as I just take a few extra steps. So yeah, I just use the shims. Yeah, so much easier. I mean, less bothersome, at least for me, than having to buy separate different stabs every time. Shims are great until you get a PCB where the diodes are in the way. Then just put the shim, then just split the shim. It's not too bad. Just split the shim. The only part that needs the shim is the clip on the that hook part. So it just gets seated there and stays there rather. So that it just doesn't wiggle, right? So the stopper doesn't go all the way after I put the shims, so they fell off easily. The holes of the shims are stopping it to go from going all the way in. That sounds kind of odd actually, because the holes of the shim should be the same size as the one on the PCB. So that is a little odd. It should be fine, theoretically, I guess. What are the extra plastic bits you get with TX stabs? These are the shims that go in. So these are basically like two little picks. You basically put them at the position where the clipping part is going in. It prevents the clip from getting released from the PCB when you like pull on the stab. So essentially the same thing, like basically what a screw in a screw-in stab does. If you get the idea. They're like little picks, basically. Oh shit, I didn't use mine? It's fine. As long as you don't pull on the keycaps too hard and it pulls on the stab too hard that it comes off from the PCB. I mean, at worst, all you do is just put it back, right? So it's not that big of a deal, to be honest. Because the clip should be doing the job, which is to clip onto the edge of the PCB to just stay there. But in the case it doesn't, the little stoppers help it from staying there. I mean, help it to stay there. You don't need to use them, yeah, but they're there for extra security, I guess. On now, so let's move forward. Jampong too good? Oh, Jampong's great. I really want some jjajangmyeon right now though. Anyone know how copper sounds versus brass plate? Brass plate and copper should be very similar because isn't one basically the isn't I forget was it the one is the alloy of the other? Yeah, brass is made of copper. Yeah, so it should be pretty similar for the plate. At least in my experience, it seems like it. Diego, do you get your GAT XR2 in? No, not yet, but I should be getting a batch soon, yeah. I'm getting my own personal batch later. Like a bigger one, like cause I ordered like a bunch. I'm getting some samples sent out first, so I think I should have those arrive like within the week. The GAT X. Been going to a local mom and pop for jjajangmyeon once a month just to support them. Oh, that sounds so good, dude. I love jjajangmyeon. I love noodles in general. Like noodle-based dishes are my favorite, just overall. And yeah. Yo, Steve, what's up, dude? How's it going? I have a copper plate in my NK87 EE. Sounds the same as brass. Yeah. I'm pretty sure it sounds pretty much the same as brass. At least that was my experience trying the copper plate in the police, the Alice, the PC Alice. Pretty much just the same as brass. Pretty sure. Doing fine. Hope you're good. Yeah, doing all right, man. There's a dining where you could get their sweet and spicy chicken too for their lunch special. Oh shit, ganpungi, so good. Gatex nice? Yeah, Gatex is basically like the polished version of like regular Gateron switches, because they have like polished bottoms and stems, I think, right? I think the second round, they come in a different colorway. The first ones look just like Gat Yellow's Milky Top. I actually want to pick up some gas X switches. Canon Key sells some, I believe. Stabs sound pretty good. Let's keep going. Put the rest of the switches in. Yeah, no, you should try them out if you've been waiting to try them out. I think GAT switches, the GATX switches should be pretty good. I mean, I remember trying the first ones. Just make sure you lube, like, you know, the spring. Make sure, you know, you can obviously lube it or use it however you want. But I would say lube the spring at least. I remember we used some GATX switches on the cake build that we did a long time ago. They don't have lube springs and it sounded like a pingy mess. But that was because the springs are... I think the bottom housing is so polished that when the springs are like dry, like completely dry, like stock, it creates like a very unpleasant sound in it. Hey Dizzy, what's up? What's up? Pewter stem and cherry housing is also on my list. Yeah, I think Peaches has said good things about that too. Do you guys use the chat spam? I'm clearing out permitted terms in Automods since I set it to lower level. Okay. Drua actually a janitor. For chat. Doing a lot more than I ever thought anyone would ever. Thank you, Drew. Ah, shit. I probably got rate limited. Oh, really? Oh, damn. That sucks. What's up, Traits Ladder? What was that? I wonder how would pewters and GAT milky top feel and sound? I see. $0 an hour. Look at it this way. Let's see it this way. Drua doing Twitch janitorial labor is probably a better alternative than doing real work, right? Maybe that you dread doing during the day, so you come to Twitch chat feeling frustrated with your IRL job, and then doing this is a lot more pleasant. Surely a lot more pleasant. Keyboard KB, hello, how's it going? Surely. Paid in exposure. Oh my god. I'm good, I just caught a lawn? Oh, nice. I hope you got paid for that. Or maybe if it was your own lawn, I hope it ended up clean and nice. Oh no, not the exposure! I feel like everyone is... I'm the tyrant in the chat and Joy's the hero. Meanwhile, Poner be sitting like... It wasn't my lawn and I don't think I'm getting paid. No keyboard parts here. Oh, bummer. So I guess if you were helping someone, then I hope it turned out okay. Cosmetic mod best. I guess it's time to ask Pears what he's up to, right? Wait, do I have enough switches? I think I should have just enough. There. Alright. There it is, 84 switches. Very nice, looks really good. Alright, let's put those shims on, I guess. Stopping thingies for TX stamps. Totally dropped one and I don't know where it is. Okay, whatever. I have enough. Yeah, I actually wonder how it's gonna sound. I think it might sound a little muted, to be honest, because of these flex cuts here and all the bouncing going on between the with the half plate and the PCB, but we'll see. We'll see. Oh, yo, nachos.
15 months what?
15 months. What's up? Thank you. How's it going? I saw you said that you didn't catch last stream, but I guess you're catching this one. At least. What are you up to these days? You're on vacation, right? Any thoughts on the SP Star Ube Crinkle Cookie switches? What in the... I have no idea what the SP Star Ube Crinkle Cookie switches are. Do you mind sending a link if you have it? Or is that like a Franken switch? No, right? Sounds tasty? Yeah. Vacation doing absolutely nothing? I wish I had vacation doing absolutely nothing, meaning I would probably just play games and chill and, you know, hang out. That sounds nice. I don't know about you, but I love vacation. I love doing absolutely nothing. I'm the kind of person who loves doing absolutely nothing. Some people I know cannot tolerate like being in the position of doing absolutely nothing, but I'm okay with that. I love being like a bum and doing just zero things during the day. What do you play, Diego? I mean, these days, I tried out. I was debating playing Minecraft, but I play Genshin Impact. I play Tower Fantasy. I
like doing absolutely nothing. Nego Heapers.
I'm only who I am. Hello, a year. I like doing absolutely nothing. That's great. Thank you for subbing for a year of doing absolutely nothing in this chat as well. Just kidding. Yeah, TTS so good. Yeah, that's the GLaDOS voice actually, the one from Portal. Anyway, but other than that, I tried Stray one time. Just like a friend's account, and then I think a few friends were playing a Plate Up, like this cooking kind of game. So that seems fun. Try Spider-Man. Oh, I heard the new Spider-Man's good. I heard it's really fun. Yeah, so I actually wanted to check it out too. When you posted about it, I was like, oh yeah, that looks good. I like looked it up. The other day after stream at 2 AM I started playing. By the time I realized it was 6 AM, nice. That sounds great. That's like the best way to spend vacation. Being an absolute member, a trash member of society, just playing games inside of your room until 6 AM in the morning. That's totally fine. And then sleeping and then waking up around like 2, 3 PM. And you're like, oh shit, I should get lunch. And then you absolutely feel like trash because you normally typically wake up around like 8 AM, but now you woke up at 3 PM. So now your schedule's completely fucked. And now you realize you have to repeat the exact same thing over and over again, which means you're gonna spend the rest of the week just playing games until 6 AM once again, and then waking up at 3 or 4 PM and then doing that all over again. It sounds great. I love that shit. I don't know about you guys, but I love that shit. Some people can't tolerate it. Some people think, oh my god, that's just too bad. It's just so bad for you. I'm like, no, that's great. Sounds like my ideal kind of vacation. I hear myself in this. I don't like it. I love it. I don't know. I don't know about you guys. I'd like it. I don't mind being an unproductive member of society. Sometimes, you know, it's okay being an unproductive member of society for about a month. It's no big deal. I mean, we're all just little cogs in the big machine. Doesn't matter, right? What's there for us to contribute? A month's not. We're not. No one's losing anything a month. How does 4 years of that sound? Sounds perfect to me. That sounds exactly like what I'm doing right now. Sounds like self-imposed limitations if you hate doing that. It's an off day, whatever, man. Yeah, exactly. It's an off day. Just do whatever the fuck you want. In life, you never really get the chance to do absolutely nothing. That's correct. Vancouver Coffee gets it right. The older you get, the fewer chances you get to do absolutely nothing. And whenever you get that luxury, you might as well do it right. You know? Yeah, I agree. You know, work hard when you work. You know, do whatever you need to do. But if you get a vacation, just use it. However the hell you want. If you want to do absolutely nothing, just embrace that shit. I often want to use my off day to reset my sleeping pattern. Nice joke. That never happens. Literally never happens. Resetting sleeping pattern on a vacation? Okay, buddy. Imagine. I have tried that for the past 29 years of my life. Okay, fine. Okay, maybe since I was like 12. So 17 years of my life, and I still don't get that shit. Never. It never works. I haven't slept since 3 p.m. yesterday. What the fuck? Damn, that's rough. I don't know about you, but I love sleeping too. So I don't like sleeping until like afternoon, you know? You got a 93, baby? Yeah. Used to game all night, then get out in the morning, get breakfast with the group I was playing with. Ah, that sounds great. Dude, that's the dream. I wish I had a gaming group that I could just game all night with and then go out and have some food and then pass out after eating a plate full of breakfast. That sounds amazing. The TTS should be for every month, I feel like, and every $5. You mean I should adjust it, you're saying? Anyway, I don't think anything spoke more to an Ask Reddit post about the 2 years of COVID is doing absolutely nothing during those 2 years. I don't think that's true. I work full time and do absolutely nothing at minimum 2 days a week. Nick Smizzle, you're enjoying life. That's great. Epic Curry, how's the build going so far? It's going great so far. Also Joe says the TTS should be for every month, I feel like, and every, okay, no, I read that already. But I will, I can adjust it if you want me to. Yeah, sure. Why not? Let's switch it over to, you can switch the settings later. Where is the dashboard for this? So every month and $5. Just waiting for this to heat up. Every month. So I'll just say anyone who has suffered 3 months minimum, and then for, oh wait, default TTS, yeah, 3 is fine. And then tips, that's fine. I'll just do default and AI being the same. That's probably easier. Alright, done. Make it 10? Get that bread? Okay. Sure. Thanks to Nacho, it's more expensive now. You're welcome. Okay. So let's get this soldered. The rich get richer. Yeah, smooge. Hey man, yeah, this man has student loans. Yeah, I got student loans to pay, okay? Imagine living in a country where you don't have student loans. Gosh. The man has to pay for banana milk. Alright, no, actually I'll reduce it to 5. 5 is fine. 5 is more than enough. I'll switch. I'll fix the panels later. I paid mine. Even got the refund the other day. Oh, very nice. I used all my student loan refund to fix my car. Oh no, I'm so sorry. Because the car is getting there, huh? Car fixes are always painful. They're so expensive. They're always more expensive than you think they are, is how I is how I think about car fixing. Always more expensive than they should be. Or than you think they should be. I think I don't have a car here now, but yeah. Used car market so terrible? I mean, yeah, car market in general. Not too great. Alright, just wanted to give a quick shout out to Click-Clack.io. Click-Clack.io is the vendor for these Vertex Angle. They also have done the Pixel Space capsule and a bunch of different boards, and they also are running a lot of their own PVT sets as well. They ran a variety of products, but Click-Clack.io was very generous in getting me in touch with the Vertex team over in China, and they're the ones who corresponded during this whole process. And so I just wanted to give them a quick shout out just to say that I appreciate them reaching out and providing this particular unit for me to check out again today in this fogged version, as well as a previous version that we saw a while back when the group I ran. But thank you again to Click-Clack.io. Click-Clack, man, I wish. Anyhow, and then of course, quick shout out to all of the other sponsors who sponsor this channel, starting from Agile. We recently tried out the Agile Moon switches. We tried these hand lubed factory switches. They're switches that are lubed by hand in the factory with 205 and 105 mix. And we tried these new linear long pole switches over at on this NCR80. If you haven't checked out the build stream, there should be a VOD right now, both on Twitch and on YouTube. But if you cannot find it on Twitch, it's probably on YouTube now. It should be live now. But they sound great and they feel really good. I found them to be quite pleasant to use, even though they're long pole switches. But overall, I really like it. I actually really think that in this particular playlist configuration, they shine even more because the sound is so distinct. So it's very nice. But yeah, thank you again for Agile for sending those switches out for us to try. Anyway, next up we have Canon Keys. If you didn't know, this weekend is going to be the Canon Keys meetup in Providence, Rhode Island, and I will be in attendance of the event. The event is being held at the Omni Providence Hotel, and it's going to go from 11 a.m. to 6 p.m. on Saturday. If you haven't purchased a ticket, unfortunately, I believe the tickets are already sold out, but I'm not sure if they're doing anything at the door. I mean, I'm sure that not everybody always shows up to the event, but nonetheless, if you're in attendance of the Providence meetup this weekend, make sure to come and say hi. I will be doing a panel that I believe will be streamed live this Saturday, so if you didn't know, I believe Osiris from Mechs on Deck and the folks at Canon Keys are going to be setting up a live stream for the panel this weekend at the Canon Keys meetup. That will be happening live at 11 a.m. Eastern time this Saturday, just so you know. And there will be other panelists as well. I believe Tiny and Batseed and Apiary are also going to be there. So yeah. Alrighty, well, moving forward, we have other sponsors as well. We have CBB Planet. CBB Planet sells a variety of custom-made plates as well as McLovin PCBs that they proxy officially from them. And you can purchase a custom plate made by CBB in pretty much any material you want, as long as you have the plate file that you can provide. They of course have made plates for a variety of different keyboards, so maybe if you don't have the file, you could maybe put an inquiry in to ask about making a plate. But yeah, you can make custom plates. You can also purchase different accessories like these Bongo Cat screw trays, and they also sell like other smaller things like switches and accessories for coffee machines and so on and so forth. What's up? Oh, I thought you said something. Anyway, next up we have Kinetic Labs. Kinetic Labs, if you haven't checked them out, they sell a variety of keycaps as well as dust pads. They recently released the Polycaps code set, and they also recently teased the Polycaps candy shop set. If you haven't seen, they also will have a desk mat to go along with that. Kinetic Labs also sells a variety of other items such as lube, switches, as well as storage accessories. They also do collaborations with different designers for different kinds of swag, from t-shirts and sweaters, as well as dust pads, such as the dust pads that Apiary Keyboards has designed, which are very cute. And so yeah, you can also purchase a different kind of lubricant called the Carbon GS1 and GS2 as well. If you haven't checked those out, they are similar to the Crytox variants, but they have slightly different consistencies, I would argue, but they're very nice to use, and they come in nicely usable syringes and cases that you can use them with. Anyway, next up we have OmniType, omnitype.com/lightning to access the store. They sell a variety of in-stock keycap sets from GMK, as well as their own set, the OmniType Cherry PBT sets, which we checked out in a previous stream. Other content creators have also covered the OmniType sets, so you can check out their content as well for you to see if you want to purchase these sets. They have the 9009 and the Moto Light colorways. They also have in-stock GMK sets ranging from Modern Dolce to Minimal, and they also have other sets in the pipeline with pre-orders that haven't yet shipped but are in the process of being made. And of course, they also sell other accessories such as the 8008 ink switches, as well as storage containers for your keycaps, and a very large variety of desk pads. Their most recent addition to their desk pad collection is the Chroma series of desk pads, which are single colored desk pads that look very nice, just to accent the way you have your desk set up. Next, we have Novelkeys, novelkeys.com/lightning. They recently put up extras for JTK Grecian and TA Royal Alpha, which I actually showed earlier in the stream. JTK Grecian, we unboxed that. It looks very nice. And if you wanted to grab an extra, they have them available at their store, novelkeys.com/lightning. And you can also purchase a variety of in-stock sets from Cherry PBT to GMK. They have those available as well. Novelkeys also sells switches, as well as a variety of accessories for your keyboard building, like stabilizers, lubricants, and so on and so forth. Desk pads, of course, and even toys like the Vinyl Ron or Gateron. I'm not sure if those are in stock right now, but you can also check their store for that. I live off novelty sales. I have to say, novelty sales are great. They also do Flash Friday sales, which on Discord you can vote for a particular item to be sold as a discounted rate, and that's what's normally been dropping each Friday. They have special events to sort of go by that. Next we have Prime Keyboards, primekb.com/lightning. Recently they shipped GMK Umka, so I believe they might have some extras, so if you are looking for GMK Umka extra units, they might have them soon. There is also a variety of accessories there as well. I use their Durox staffs as well very often. The smoky ink, the smoky housing that they use with the black wires, I use the Durox staffs from there. I also purchase from Prime KB for any switch needs like alpaca switches, or they also have Deskies films and Deskies accessories. And they also have other things, you know, maybe if you need like a plate for your Meridian, or if you are interested in some of their other keyboard offerings, such as the Simple 60 as well. I mean, such as the is it the Simple 60, the Nice 60, and the Prime E as well. It's gonna buy you set, but it's sold. Oh, rip. Project Keyboard right now only has pre-orders available for sets that have not yet shipped. But they do still have some pre-orders available. They might have some extras for a couple of sets, but not many now. But they haven't run anything recently. They recently shipped out the Elongate keyboard that ran quite some time ago, actually. But they finally shipped that out. And yeah, that's the only status update I have from them. Next up is Salvin, a CNC machinist based in Belgium. They machine a variety of keyboards for many different designers. Among them are notable are the Salvation by Wilbitech, and then more coming very soon. There will be units of the Juby keyboard by Ion Keyboards. The Juby design is 60% with XT, 2 XT columns on the left side. So if you're interested in the Juby, I suggest paying attention to the Salvin Discord server because they will be announcing drops and details on how to purchase a Juby soon. And there might be some prototypes going out there to be built, and that's all the hints I'm going to give you for now. But yeah, the Juby will be dropping soon through Salvin, and so that's pretty much all I have for you. Next up is Space Cables. Finally, we have Space Cables, spaceholdings.net/lightning, where you can purchase a variety of sets, such as GMK Fundamentals. There's also pre-orders for a lot of different sets that have not yet shipped, like Purple Knights. There is also, let me see, there was this new beige set that they recently dropped. Oh yes, MW Retro Lights. MW Retro Lights, basically it's a Milky Way set. Basically it's beige PVT again. They have colored accents as well, and they have pre-orders available at a discounted rate. They have an extensive variety of kitting. They even have an international kit if you are located, let's say, in the EU and you need like an international kitting for this. But yeah, they have pre-orders available for that. They also have desk pads, cables, and lubricants and other accessories that you might need for your DIY-ing. If you need 205 grade 0 or XHD BDZ, they have it there as well. There's a bunch of pre-orders though available for Lavender, Nightshade, Dandy, Wasabi V2, Polybius, Soger, Pacific, etc. So check out the Space Cables website for you to see all their different catalog. Alright. That's all I have for the sponsor segment, and we're actually just done soldering, which is great. So let's test it out. Yes, I'm just gonna use the daughter board that I have here first before I put in the case. So let's start with that. Oh, can I see Grishan again? Okay, Gordon. Gordon, you're here? You're here? Are you here? Are you here? Here it is. And it comes with, you know, compatibility, numpad. It actually basically is like a white on black set. It has numpad, it has 1800 support, you know, 7U, all that stuff, so backspace, that kind of stuff. Honestly, you solder so fast. I mean, yeah, it's been, I mean, you know, I've been doing this for a bit now. Actually, I'm not sure if Steve is still here. But Steve, if he's still in the chat, he remembers when I used to suck at soldering too. Steve and I go back, and he remembers when I first started soldering, and I really sucked at it, so yeah. Anyway, that's a random fun fact. Let's see, how does this texture feel like? I heard it's rougher than GMK? No, I would kind of disagree with that, to be honest. I mean, it's like slightly rougher, but not like... It's not like... I mean, it is grippy, but I think this will... You would quickly use, you know... Like, if you mind that it's a little grippy, then maybe you'll dislike it, but it's not that terrible. Like, it definitely has that, like, sandblasted sort of texture to it. I prefer it to be rougher. Okay, then great. This is perfect for you then. Yeah, it is rougher than GMK. A teeny bit, but it is. I would say just GMK wears out a lot more quickly, maybe even. Like, texture, it, like, kind of softens a lot more quickly. So there's that. Okay, let me just test this. Alright, great. It works. Awesome. Okay, so Violet Anti asks, do you know the effect PC flex cuts have on sound? Okay, so the way I see sound sound is a wave. Alright? Sound is a wave. And so the way I consider sound is energy as well, right? And so the way I see flex cuts, the way it works on sound is that if you dissipate energy through any other medium, in any other way, you're dissipating energy. I mean, you're dissipating sound, and you know, sound is energy, so energy is sound, right? So basically, if you're typing away at something with flex cuts, it's more likely that because the energy is being dissipated, the sound will be more muted, more likely than not. There are cases where, basically, like, just the combination of different factors might account for a different effect, but just overall, I see it that way. More muted or shorter? I would say like dampen, like just kind of like quieter, volume-wise. Quieter. That's kind of how I see. What lube do you recommend for Durock staffs? I use 2.5 grade 0. Other people use XHD BDZ. Both are fine. Some people use dielectric grease as well. It works for them. But I use Krytox 2.5 grade 0. Yeah. Alright, let's open this up. I didn't say hello. How's it going? Yo, wait. Why are you up? Isn't it so late? VGen? Great. Amazing. See? MSA embraces what I was talking about earlier, which is not sleeping. And doing whatever the heck in the middle of the week somehow. I don't know how you do it if you also work, but that's great. Watching Tokyo Revengers? Oh, fun. Currently not working? Okay, that's nice. Those feet are tiny, yo. They're okay. Yeah, they're definitely on the smaller side. I mean, don't the circular bump-ons are probably smaller than this, right? So. Alright, so that's it. Let's see, so how does this work? Alignment pins, gaskets. Okay, gaskets. Gaskets, 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 gaskets. There's 10 million gaskets, so that's gonna take me a little while. Huh? What are these long ones for? Oh, I see, for this part of the plate. Okay. Alright. I'm gonna apply the gaskets on the case than the plate itself. Even though I only have one plate. And it looks sick. It looks great. Gotta go. We'll watch the VOD for sound test. Sounds good. At least these are nice and small gaskets that they are pretty easy to grab, use. Although I cannot guarantee that they'll be very straight. If it bothers you too bad. Is an LS1 more American than a V8? I don't know. Sounds both American to me. Yeah. Isn't everything made in America? I mean, isn't everything made for America? My bad. Don't we deserve everything in the world? We are the center of the universe, right? Hell yeah, brother. Isn't it America exists and then everybody else? Surely. It's noodle time! The mad noodle, hello! How's the noodles? Do you make noodles today? Just kidding, what's up? The mad noodle, how's it going? How's your stream? What do you do today? Welcome, welcome, raiders. Actually, speaking of noodles, what are your favorite kinds of noodles? What's your favorite noodle dish? Can't preach about noodles if you don't tell me what your favorite noodle dish is. Did you just assume his noodle? Patsy U? Patsy U is good. I want ramen, but it's been hot AF lately. It's been a little better here actually, but it's definitely been warm though. Also, Interloper, hello. Definitely pho. I'm a Maruchan kind of guy. Okay, okay. Definitely loving some hot pot. Udon goes hard. Yeah, udon's good shit. I love like thick noodles, like, you know, like knife cut, thick, flat noodles, bro. Double cheeked up, bruh. Yeah. Into Chinese and ramen mainly. Ramen kind of overrated. I think ramen is a versatile dish, but I don't think it's the best dish. Udon is a little bit more of a, I don't know. I like the flavor profile of udon. I mean, I think I like ramen for like a burst of flavor, but udon is like, I don't know. Udon is like what I personally prefer, I think. The super thin hair-like noodles are awesome too. Oh, I mean, they're I like thin noodles too, though. Don't get me wrong. It's more so that lasagna. Ooh, I haven't had a good lasagna in a while. When I was in the US, I was weirded out by thin noodles that Pho had. Oh. Anyone had a good bowl of beef noodle soup? Oof. Yes, so good. Ramen is very well balanced in terms of nutrients, IMO. Oh no. Well balanced? That shit's like... Is ramen really well balanced though? Oh hella. The heck of a lot of sodium and I don't know about balanced. I would say a bowl of udon is probably more balanced than a bowl of ramen. Yeah, all the oil, right? And the chasiu, which is basically roast pork. Bruh. Gotta get that 80-10-10 macro split, bruh. Carbs for days. Yo, carbs. I fucking love carbs, okay? I love carbs. I would bread all the meats if I could, you know? I love carbs. You know fried chicken? Fried chicken's all about that extra carb. Oh yeah. Fried carbs. I love fried carbs. I eat chicken raw. I see. You're one of those. Just kidding. You can't eat pork and beef, so it makes sense. Okay, look. The way I think of pork and beef versus chicken is that I will use chicken if the dish specifically indicates for chicken, meaning that the chicken is an integral part of the dish. But otherwise, I have a strong preference for pork and beef in general. Yeah. Have you tried a good noodle soup in Malaysia? Oh yes. Oh yeah. I went to Malaysia and saw the most amazing laksa. Oh, so good. So good. I love laksa. Y'all making me hungry. It's 1 a.m. here. I'm sorry. This is how it be here. I'm a huge chicken guy. Red meat, ain't it? Okay. Hinker, I'll test you. Chicken thigh or chicken breast? There is one wrong answer. Hinker hasn't answered. Hinker hasn't answered. This is how it is. Thigh save lives. Dark meat over white meat. Thank you. Chat, you're the best. But Hinker has not answered. Oh goodness, I feel I'm gonna... No! I'm sorry. That sucks. Oh my god. Yeah, dark meat is where it's at. Breast is good if you're watching your weight. Yes, okay. Look, don't get me wrong. I had chicken breast, broccoli, like you know, grilled chicken, like breast and broccoli and rice and you know whatever when I was eating healthy. I had that for lunch every day for like a long time. It was great for my diet and all. But thigh tastes so much better. Oh my god. Yeah, if you're watching your happiness. Yes, chicken thigh. Yes, so good. Dark meat is the way. You know what's funny? In the United States, chicken breast is pricier than chicken thigh in other parts. Because white meat is purchased a lot more here in the US. So it's more expensive. So for me, it's great. As someone who enjoys dark meat from the chicken, I will always just go for the thighs. Both can taste good, yes. Both can taste amazing, assuming you know how to cook. Wings kind of my jam. Yeah. Thighs, if the chicken is the meal like fried chicken? I see. Yeah, I still do prefer to use a thigh for pretty much everything. All chicken parts in the US expensive now? A lot cheaper to buy the bird. I mean, you're not wrong, P-Knuckles. You're not wrong at all about that. Meat super pricey in the US, that's for sure. Meat is super pricey in the US right now. I don't know why they serve boneless wings in some places. Dude, I know. Boneless wings? Why though? I mean, I get it's convenient, but all the good flavor is from the bone. And the meat that's stuck in the bone and the cartilage and oh man, such a waste. Such a waste. It's like, if you're gonna do a good chicken stock, you need that bone. You need that bone. Just say they're nuggets. Yeah. I like both. I mean, yeah, okay. Look. It's not that I won't eat it. That's how it is. It's not that I won't eat it. I'll eat it. I'll eat whatever you feed me, That among those cases, among those choices that we have. But yeah, if I have a choice, I'll definitely pick I guess the unhealthier option. If I come to New York, I'll eat pork. I love duck too. Ooh, duck is so delicious too. Yeah, I have to say I don't know too much about duck, as in kind of how to cook it, for example, for myself. But oh, it's great. Also, I don't know how this works. Does this have these alignment pins have an adhesive? They kind of do, I think. Okay, these alignment pins, I assume, just go here. Interesting alignment pins. Alignment pin way, interesting way of doing alignment pins is they just have a cutout on the case, and you just adhere it to it. These are rubber nubs. If you don't eat all the meat off the bones, I'm suing. Peking duck is so good. Okay, that's it. I'm making a snack. Hell yeah, let's go. Let's go, Kylie. I'm sorry. This is my stream. Unfortunately, is basically keyboard content combined with a side of talking about food basically the whole time. Oh, I think the keyboards are the side, and the food talk is pretty much the actual conversation in the stream. Came in for the keyboard, stay for the food. So yeah, if you're coming in late at night, hungry or something like that, very non-advisable to come into chat. This adhesive is like terribly difficult to remove. Or adhesive peel, rather. Okay, this sucks. This one sucks. Let's try this one. The adhesive is just like straight up peeling with the piece of paper. Your streams like Eurocamp can't watch without grabbing something to eat. Oh, actually, yeah, Eurocamp does remind me that you do actually like. I end up getting hungry because they like cook those like the ramen or like the hot pot. It looks so good. Try this one again. Whoop. It's not. Alright, this one's just going in without the adhesive. Fuck it. That's fine. Sucks to have bad takes. Alright, I'm gonna peel this cover because it'll look better without it. And then we are going to place our okay. I didn't fix the build command, but basically it's a half hollow plate, to be specific. Come on. Plug in, man. So not dexterous with this. There you go. Okay. Let's put that little sheet of anti-shorting whatever thing as a whole. Okay. JST cables mad annoying? Yeah, sometimes they can be pretty annoying. That a purple Ocelot in the top left? Yeah. Literally 1984. The dark era of the moderator team has come here. Wow, guys. I'm about to get canceled because you guys keep saying that my stream is the most toxic elitist gatekeeping stream. SMH. Can you not? That's why we love you. You received the Cosmo, by the way? Not yet, I think. Not today. Isn't that a good thing? I'm starting to feel that 24 hours of not sleeping. Just go sleep, dude. Just go sleep. I don't know why you have to torture yourself to stay up if you're absolutely doing nothing else. It's okay. I won't blame you if you just go to bed. There we go. Bad exposure is good exposure. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy. Alright, so I believe Miss Peach has asked for GMK Mizu, so we're gonna go get that and put this on this. Look at this, how flexible this is. Oh. Alright, yeah, I know that this is like super the camera is like kinda moving a lot, but yeah. Pretty flexible here. You can see quite a lot moving here. Quite a lot of moving here. Anyway. Denim would be nicer. Denim could work too, to be honest. Bad choice, Peaches. Bad choice. Too late. She redeemed earlier. Alright. I'll go get the set. I'll be right back. BRB. Alright, here we have my Mizu set. Get the typing test on here. Plug this. Oh, I think I left it on the can too. Hold on. I'll be right back. Okay, I am back. What's going on? For real, talk. On God, my HKB Boston. On God. On. My goodness. I didn't think all I needed was my HKB. It talks so hard after some lubing and tuning. Everyone go get one right now? Yeah, HKB is great. Can't go wrong with it. Well, I guess if you don't like the layout, it's not for you then. That's the main thing. Layout can be a bit of a difficult thing for some folks. Alright. See what other novelties does this have? There's the bear. That's it, huh? Okay. Diego, do you silence your HKB? I have silenced it and I have not silenced it as well. So I guess you could say both. Either way is pretty good. I like both. This is really a preference thing, but I don't really mind either way. silencing is a must for the Pro 2. For the Pro Classic, it's fine. I don't feel that way about it personally, but... Alright, let's get an artisan out. Maybe I'll put some more artisans actually. I could do that. Let's see. Maybe this Frank goes pretty nicely with it. And then I could do like the bongo face. Too late. Something like that. This may be super ignorant of me, but I honestly don't understand artisans. You don't have to understand it. There's not much to understand it beyond it being slightly functional pieces of art on a keyboard. Pretty much what it is. If you don't see it as art, then you don't. And if you do, then, you know, maybe that's why you like it. Wait, can we get a close-up on the escape? Yeah, sure. Yeah, it's like a Frankenstein, sorta. Alright, let's try it out, shall we? Here we have our... Vertex R2. Vertex R2. This is currently built with Gateron switches with milky tops. And we have an aluminum half plate today. and no foam on the inside. It has the alignment pins on each corner now. So the main difference of this new board is that it has alignment pins. I believe Simon mentioned that the plate sinks in a little bit further down to the bottom, so the caps don't float as much, which was something that he apparently had input before. What else? The rest is pretty much the same. I think the daughter board part might be a little bit different, but it's just mostly aesthetic. But everything else seems kind of pretty similar. But it's nice to have the alignment pins. Actually, I think they work pretty nicely. So yeah, we're gonna try this out. All right, here we go. All right, here we go. You have the mic thing? What mic thing? Oh, clipping? Oh, is it clipping? Hold on. Let me check my mic settings here. Give me a sec. Should be fine. Let me try again. It wasn't clipping? It was fine? Oh, okay. Well, I can give it a try one more time. Alright. It doesn't have, I don't have a filter on or anything. Maybe I can adjust the position a little bit, but I don't think it's, should be okay right now. Just the switches? Maybe. Alright. I do think the PCB cuts absorb some resonance. Yeah. So I do think the PCB cuts are making it so this feels really flexible, okay? I would say it's probably on the side of too flexible for me, where it really does a lot of bouncing. I do think that if I tape the flex cuts shut, it might actually be a lot better, because the half plate is already doing a lot of the taking away of the plate, right? And I think for me that might be enough. So I could try something like that. because I do think the flex cuts and the plate are maybe a little much. And oh, and it's also 1.2 millimeter PCB, so it's, yeah. But yeah, anyway. And anyway, so here's the mods. So I think that, like for example, the mods sound pretty fine. I think it does sound a little bit thin, like especially like on the backspace, for example, than I prefer. But it doesn't sound terrible. Like I think it sounds fine. But I think the alphas though, they do sound a bit thin for me. And I probably might try like, yeah, like just taping the flex cuts shut, maybe. It is pretty flexible though. This is like, this has quite a lot of movement. Like, as you can see it. I mean, you can see the movement here, right? Like, it's very obvious amount of movement. That's Mizu? Yeah, this is Mizu. So maybe like if I didn't have those flex cuts, this might be nice. But the typing feel itself is really soft. I actually do like it, how it feels. But I think I could improve a little bit on the sound. I don't mind a lot of flex, but because I don't type that heavily, I would say. So I don't mind the movement as much, but I do think it would bother me that maybe the sound could be improved, but you know, I just have to experiment with it a little bit. I like the high pitch sound, it's quite nice. Yeah, so some people will like this, some people won't. So for example, actually my JB2 is built with polycarb half plate, and it sounds very high pitched as well. And that's mostly because polycarb half, and I think I have like PVT caps on like Cherry MX blacks, but yeah. So but I mean, yeah, we do have like the option of like taping it shut, for example. Like I could just do it now, and then we could try that. Could be the foam too. Well, currently I don't have any foam in it. What do you think you'll put Grishan on? Not sure, but I'm thinking either between a very vibrant kind of board, because like the white and black can look pretty nice against very vibrant boards, but I might also just resort to something that has a black anodizing. So I'm not sure which board just yet. So yeah, but we'll see. So I think I'm just gonna try taping that shut. I'm just gonna use some Captain tape here. Did you put foam in the bottom? It's just a protector for the. It's just a protecting for the for just in case it like sinks too much for shorting. Yeah. So something like this. I can just try one layer for now and see how it goes. And I can add more if I need to. Oh wait. You know what? I think the alignment pin might be getting in the way. Yeah, I think it's just getting in the way of things. Okay. And let's just flip it over. Alright. Okay, that sounds pretty different, I think. Let's give it a shot. Okay, so let's give this a try with the taping of the flex cuts, okay? Alright, let's give it a shot. So yeah, there it is. So yeah, that's a lot better, right? Like, it sounds a lot fuller. But how does it feel? It still has quite a bit of flexibility to it because it's the way it's mounted. It pretty much is just being held by those pieces of gasket on each of the tabs. So there's a bit of distance between the main part of the plate and those tabs. And so like there's a bit of flexibility still that's still remaining. And it's only one layer of tape, so you know, if you press on this, like, it still has quite a bit of flexibility. Like, you can still see it move quite a bit, right? You can still see it kind of go up and down a lot, but now it's going up and down a lot more so as a plane, as a whole plane of the PCB, instead of just that like one segment that's cut out from the flex cuts. So I like this. I like this better personally. I think the sound, like we improve the sound a bit, and we don't give up too much on the feeling. So yeah, it definitely has quite a bit of flex if you press hard on it, right? Like you can definitely say like that. You can definitely tell, like you just like from looking from above here. So it's a board with quite a bit of flexibility, right? Especially when you don't have any foam, right? Like you can definitely see that, right? But I like it personally. Anyway, so here are the mods this time. It should be relatively the same. So yeah, improved over the R1 version? Yeah, I think so. I mean, like, honestly, well, to be quite frank with you, I didn't have that many negative things to say about the R1 version because in general, I like the board a lot. I like the look a lot of the board. Like, I think the proportions for the bezels are pretty nice. It looks really sleek. Overall, the weight, just like the aesthetic of it is really good. And I personally like the build that I had for the R1 version. In which I think I put MX Blacks on an aluminum plate, I think, right? So that one was fine for me. I think that the alignment pins are definitely like an improvement, like not having to have like those corner like the corner foam they used to first introduce. Like they first introduced it with this big piece of foam or like silicone kind of thing that would go in between the PCB and the plate and would kind of like latch onto the corners to align the assembly. But it's nice that this is just with the alignment pins and it works pretty well. So it's improved quality of life wise. So I think quality of life improvements is what's there between R1 and R2. Is it actually a different board? No. Probably, I would say no. So, but yeah, like if you're building with like a half plate like I am today, and you find that the flux cuts are taking away too much, like dissipating a lot of that sound, like, you know, I literally put one layer of this extremely thin Captain tape and it worked wonders. So, you know, I suggest that people can do that. You know, you always have the option to do that. And I only applied it at the cuts themselves. I didn't apply it anywhere else on the PCB. So, yeah. So I do think like it kind of makes me feel like if you're going to do a 1.2 millimeter PCB already, why add all those flux cuts as well? It's just very excessive. And then if you do a half plate as well, it's just too much going on. I think just a solid PCB that's 1.2 millimeter is fine, and then just do a regular full plate and a half plate configuration, and try both, and you know, you can go from there. But even if you have 1.6 millimeter PCBs like the regular thickness, honestly, I don't really think the flux cuts are necessary. I mean, they can be good. I think flux cuts can be like pretty nice if, you know, in some occasions, like, you know, when you just want that flux to, like that fluxing, that kind of like moving as a feature, but it's not necessarily like something that I you know, would say like, oh, I must have that in a keyboard. I personally don't really care for it too much. I think like the half plate, the thickness, that kind of stuff already factors in enough, or like, you know, the material of the plate factors in enough that, you know, it's enough of a difference for me to feel pleased about it. What's the retail price? I believe the Vertex Angle retailed for, let me see, how much did it retail for? Retail was, where's the price? It started at 400 US. It started at 400 US plus shipping, for the base, for the default. Yeah, it started at 400 US. So really good pricing for what it's worth. Yeah. Yeah, I think it was a pretty good price. 400, between 400 and 465 it looks like. It was 400 for the most basic black version, and then if you added some extra things, it was 440, 465 basically, plus shipping. So you could say like 500 shipped, you know, pretty much. I got the sweet Pogo deal, yeah. Do your Angle come with the streamer badges? Yeah, I do have like the Lightning logo and Lightning side badges on the inside, yeah. Internally. They're internal though. Okay, I said hello at the start and I went to play Deep Rock Galactic until now. Oh, Funzy, welcome back. I'll have to watch VOD. I mean, I can do a quick typing if you want, Coder Bra and Funzy. But yeah. We added a layer of tape, just, I mean, one piece of Captain tape just to cut, tape the flex cuts shut. But this is a half aluminum plate with Gateron Milky top yellow switches. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Do you prefer internal weights or external ones? I don't care. If it works, it works. External ones can be nice to look at, but it doesn't bother me as long as it doesn't add a negative thing to it, like sound problems, for example, or too heavy can be kind of for me. Yeah, I don't really correlate heft with quality, so I don't really mind. All right. Oops. Friendly Potato, hello. How's it going? Anyway, so that's what it sounds like. It's pretty good, I think. Yeah, I think it sounds nice. I think it sounds nice. Especially after the taping, I think it sounds pretty neat. Even without though, I wouldn't have mind, I think, but I think the excessive flexibility may be a little bit much. I like it, but I don't think I feel like too strongly about it that I feel like I need it there. But what I really like about the board is how it looks. It looks great. I love how it looks. It's just simple, nice and angular. I really like how they did this part here. It just looks very clean. The weight looks nice. Qué rico suena, Unity Círculos, ¿cómo estás? But the color of the case is A+, really, really, really nice. I really like it. And yeah, I can just show off how it looks up close here. So yeah, but yeah, this is what it looks like. Really, really sweet. The front. There's the side. I really like the side profile. It's just nice and simple, but it looks very sweet. There's the bottom with some fingerprints. Sorry, I made it dirty. There's the back, centered piece, USB port. Just finished my first custom keyboard build based on Keycaps Q1 hand lube and film ink V2. Very nice. Tape and polyfill mod. Use some O-rings too. Sounds better than I could have imagined. So happy with it. I'm glad to hear that, Friendly Potato. I'm glad that you found something that you like and that you've managed to do all the modifications that made it sound better than you ever would have expected. That's great. I like that just about everything is in theme today, even the Deathmatch blue is in on purpose. Of course it's on purpose. I think this switch is a little bit not soldered all the way in. So I'm gonna have to fix that later. But yeah, that's what it is for today. Force break mod, go to TBH. Yeah, that's it, adding something in between the two case pieces. It's pretty neat. Gonna head to sleep. Thanks for the stream. Sounds good, Kylie. I hope you had a good snack. If you did make yourself a snack earlier. But yeah, have a good rest of your week. I'll catch you later. Anyway, yeah, this board sounds very different from this other one. Alas. Okay, I think I'm gonna wrap it up here today. It was nice. But I have some upcoming builds that I have. I have a Keycaps 165 coming up. I have a hex pad from Keycaps, the low profile switch, like chalk switches kind of. I do have a Topper modding build coming up soon, and I think another Keycaps at some point. I will be eventually be building the AIO3 vector prototype, so I'll be doing that. Diego read chat. Yeah, I saw that about the bot. I'll add it later to, before next stream. But yeah, I'll be having some other prototypes coming in. I believe Mr. Yeffy from Alchemy is sending out their 60% board as well at some point. And we might have a little preview for the Dodgy Keyboard Say Settle once again. before they run their buy. And yeah, that's pretty much all I got for now. Vector, one of the most expensive MSRP boards I've seen. It definitely looks really big for 60%, and maybe there's things on just the machining side that make it very expensive. So we'll have to see. But yeah, I'll be building that later on. And then as I told you, there will be juvies coming soon to salvin.com. So if you are interested in getting a juvie, make sure to check out their Discord for notifications. And more importantly, I know that pretty much all the links go there first and whatnot. So yeah, pretty much all I got. That's quite a bit. Yeah, it's always got a lot going on. But yeah. Any Hebe Proto? Not that I know yet. So if Hebe reaches out, I'll let you know. Any Alps builds coming? Asked Nihon Jam. I don't think so. Not right now. Nothing scheduled, I think. And I think somebody brought it up, like a potential client who wanted an Alps build, but I don't think they finalized any details, so I don't think so. Yeah. Alright, well, let's go shoot a raid over to somebody else. And I appreciate y'all for coming around and hanging out. And for all your support, your subs, your attention, your time. I appreciate it. Let's go see who is streaming. Miss Shinshin Wong is doing some WoW raids. And let me see. Actually, no keyboard people because it's a little bit early today, right now, I think. So I don't see any keyboard people currently live unless I'm missing it. Someone doing some gaming mice modding, Bearded Bob. And I see some other folks on makers and crafting. Jewelry making, resin work, figurines. Yeah. Anachronism is doing some QMK programming. Are you interested in QMK programming? Are y'all interested in QMK programming? Alright. I'll go with Mr. Gioran's suggestion. Anachronism. Meowgo raid. Lightning raid. We do a little programming. Meowgo chatting. Oh, actually, spam your Meowgo chattings. Just like that. Alright, friends. Thank you so much for stopping by. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Not sure exactly when, but you'll see the ping. You'll see the ping drop. If you haven't, follow on Twitch and on my IG. If you want pings for the notifications for my streams, make sure to join my Discord server. !Discord for that. And yeah, I'll catch you guys on the next stream. Take it easy. Have a good rest of your week. Take care of yourselves.